Hey guys, you're watching Simon and Andy. My name is AJ, and we are back on another episode of Let's Build a City. Last episode we did a bit of a world tour, went round, saw everything. This episode we're cracking straight back into it, doing some more building. What's that off in the distance here, in our ocean? Well, let's go and have a look. Oh, it's a platform. Who would have thunk it? Who built this here? I did. So basically, let me clear my inventory. What I've done is I've expanded the ocean out to the limits of this one map. I haven't gone any further, as you can see. I could build further. I could place more water, which we will do eventually. We will surround this all with water. But as I said last episode, and for the last couple of episodes, I'm just going to build up this map first, fill this one out, and then from there we will then expand out further. But this is going to be the start of our oil rig. And I know I've done something off camera which you guys get very, very angry with me with whenever I do. But, I mean, you guys can build this. It took me like 15 minutes to do it, which is why I done it off camera, because, I mean, it wouldn't have been a very entertaining episode. But if you guys want to build this at home, the dimensions are this bottom black row that you start on, that I've started on here, is 35 by 35 square. Okay, 35 blocks by 35 blocks, which means then this this is grey stained clay, and this is one block out, so that's 37 by 37. And then I've got a row of like hatchings, yellow and black hatchings, which are again 35 by 35. Then 37 by 37 again on top. Then 39 by 39 of light grey stained clay. What a tongue twister. Yeah, and then I just cover the top with slabs here. Now, you know, like when we done the carousel on our theme park world, and towards the end of the episode I couldn't stop building stuff? Well, I've got a feeling that this is going to be even worse. The amount of detail that we can put into this is going to be near endless. So you guys are going to have to pull me away from it when we've done enough. This is dead in line with the corner, as you can see of that. So I think that's a pretty good place to start. And I've never been on an oil rig. Can you believe it? I know, I've never been on an oil rig. So I don't know how oil rigs really work. I've had a look at some pictures online, which is obviously going to help us out a little bit. I think it's too far towards the middle. Which is obviously going to help us out a little bit. But if I miss some important thing that an oil rig has, please don't shout at me. But please do let me know, okay? So yeah, it's gonna probably take a couple of episodes at least to get it, because I'm really, really excited about it. But let's work out where the crane's gonna go. Very important part. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's do it an odd number. 11 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 blocks. Was that 11? Let's count on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. No, I did miss one. There we go. Okay, so this is going to be the base of the crane. We want to go up a couple of levels. There's so many stone blocks now. It's crazy. Like all of these like stained ones and stuff like that. We can get a really cool looking sort of bunch of stuff. You know, we've got all these stained clay greys, we've got the wool greys, we've got the stone greys, we've got stairs, we've got slabs. Absolutely endless, and we can get so much detail in it here with all these slabs and stairs, that this is just the start. I could literally spend a whole week solid just building here and not get bored whatsoever. Hopefully hopefully I won't drag it on for you guys too much, but I'm really, really excited. I hope you guys are too, because I mean, there's oil in them there seas, in them there oceans. They always say there's gold in them there mountains, don't they? But there's oil in them there seas, so we can get some money for the village, for the city, which is going to be awesome. Okay, so now we've got that. Hey, give it that back. Give me that back. I'm just trying to build up an area that looks like strong impacting. I've got some layers, so we've got some depth on it. So we're going to come across to here, and then we're going to get this slab again. I've got a potion on me, splash me potion. And then we'll put this on the top half of the black layer, and then that way we can put blocks straight on top of that. And then the crane will be built up on top of this. If we can get the crane in today, that'll be a huge bonus. But what do we need on an oil rig? Obviously we need a crane, we need a helicopter pad, because obviously that's really the only way you can get to these rigs. Obviously you can get there by boat, but helicopter's a little bit easier and a lot faster. We need. I don't know how they get the oil up. I don't know if it's drills or what, but we're going to put some like tanks down there, and obviously we need some tea huts and some maintenance buildings and such forth. Now I think red would be good for a crane on here, and I think we want to do it. If we done it there and there, that would give us a 5x5 crane area, which I think is a really nice amount. So let's come up, not insanely high, but a height that makes it obvious that it's meant to be a crane. So we'll come up there, up this one, and up this one. I don't really know what this crane is for. All our oil rigs seem to have a crane, but I never really know what they're what they're there for. I do have a friend that works on the oil rigs. I'll tell you what, we do it like. Oh, this is going to take forever, isn't it? I want a pattern like this that goes up the top, but it's going to take forever. But that would look like a really cool look, wouldn't it? Going up the middle there. That's going to literally take forever. Okay, I'll leave that for now. We'll move on. Yeah, he works on the oil rigs. He repairs them. Oh, by the way, this line here where it looks like it's dark water and light water, that's because under here is grass at the minute. That will all die off to dirt eventually, so it'll all look the same. It took ages for this ocean to all go to dirt, and in fact, look, there's still some grass patches left. It takes a very long time for it to die, but it will die eventually. But yeah, he works on the oil rigs, and he repairs them. He gets flown out in a helicopter. He does all the rigs in the area where there's wars going on at the moment. So it's a pretty dangerous job, but the reward for doing it is very, very good pay, which is always nice. But obviously he's there, I think, 2 weeks on maximum. So if he gets called out to go there, they're only allowed to do 2 weeks at the rig, and then they have to come back, even if they don't want to, which is strange. Because if you're enjoying it, why would you come back if you wanted to stay? But you have to. You don't have a choice in the matter, which is quite interesting. You know, the safety around it all. But yeah, I don't really know what he repairs on them. He repairs some big bolts. I know that. There's a lot that can go wrong on one of these things, I expect. So yeah, I mean, and if one goes wrong, it's going to go wrong big time, isn't it? I mean, that thing could blow up really easily. Okay, I think that's as high as we want to go. So I'm going to put a cap on here to also stop me from building any higher. So this will come down here, down there, and down. Whoops. Hello. Placing them wrong. And down this one. Okay, we'll put some like masts and stuff on top of that. But we do need like a crane attached to this. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to use either white wool or, yeah, the white stained clay. I love this block. It's like white wool, but with a gorgeous texture on it. So I think what we're going to do is we'll just start with that, and then we'll get some grey, and we're going to do a 3x3 sort of rectangle, and this is going to be like the main crane bit, and then we'll carve out a little area where someone could sit in it. But instead of the crane like control being in the middle of the crane like we have done in the past, this one's actually going to be off to the side, as you can see. I think it's going to be a really cool design. So let's work out how far out we want this to come. Something like that would be good, I think. That's sort of big enough, isn't it? Come down here. Splash me. I just ran out. Just caught it in time. Okay, and then we're going to add the white wool over the top to add some detail. We're going to have to sort of curve this front a little bit. So if we come up here. And then on this one, I think we're going to go 2 to the end. Yeah, 2 away from the end. And that should give a really nice shape. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Okay, now if we take this out for the minute, what we're going to do is we're going to get this white. We're going to wrap it up, wrap it over, and wrap it down. I'm just going off real crane pictures, like real oil rig crane pictures, to try and get something that looks like it's sort of meant to be there. And then this one. And this one. This one. I don't know how far out we want to go. Just maybe a couple more. That's enough. That's a good amount. And then across here. Oh, this is going to look so cool. I really hope it's going to turn out like how I have in my head. They never really do, but I hope this one at least somewhat does. Okay, let's just stand back and have a look. Stand over here. Okay, getting somewhere, getting somewhere. Looks a bit weird without the black going up the middle of that crane at the minute. But yeah, it's looking okay. It's looking okay. Now, let's put in some glass. Seeing as though this is the area where he's going to sit to be able to see. We'll take that out as well on the front, and this one. No, we'll build it out further, I think. In fact, let's take that away. Whoops. We want it there. Something like this. Like that. That's a pretty good shape. You need to be able to see like pretty much as many angles as you possibly can with these oil rigs, because I mean he's a very important guy. This guy up here. We'll put a nice seat in for him. Nice netherrack seat. Poop! I got rid of the glass. The only block I needed. There we go. And typical, isn't it? Okay, and then I think we're going to add some more detail. Come down the middle here with some white. There we go. Yeah. I like that. I like that. See, we can add the amount of detail that we can add here with little tiny touches, stuff that most people won't even see. But seeing as though we're building it together, you guys will notice it. But we can put like buttons on places just to make them stand out a little bit. All sorts, absolutely tons. This isn't easy to do in the middle here. There we go. Come on, place. It's because they're a fence, so they're like half a block higher. Oh, I've got another one to do. I fell. There. Excellent. Wonderful. Over there. Right, T-Hut. What I think we should do is, you know how we done how we're doing the Let's Build a Medieval Village on the Vulcan MC server? You know how we planned it all out, like where everything was going to go right at the beginning? I think that's what we need to do with this oil rig. I think that'll really help. So let's just sort of come to a point where we're happy with this crane for the moment. We'll come back and add some more detail later. Maybe add a little bit of red. See, I can't stop. That's the trouble. I could just go on for absolutely ever. Something like that. Yeah, that looks good. Looks like a train. We've got a train in the middle of the sky. Okay, yeah, let's just very quickly plan this out then. So, we've got that building there, and we could have a door in here, look. We could have doors in there going into places. And then I want, like, maybe a bedroom, like a bed hut. We could have some bunk beds in there. Oops, let's not have it the same size as that one. But yeah, just with some little bunk beds in it. Some sleeping quarters, that's a better one. Sleeping quarters room. And my phone's going off. And then we'll have, well, I tell you what, this one's a smaller one. So this one could be sleeping quarters. And then this one can be like a little bit of a cafe. A little bit of the cafeteria in there. That would be a pretty good idea. And then if that's not enough buildings, I think we'll have like another building over here. We can always take it away if we don't want it. But as soon as we've got the space for it, we might as well add it. That one goes there. And then we need some like maintenance style stuff. So we're going to go with some round thing here. I don't know what they are. I'm just looking on the pictures and trying to sort of guess what bits are. Like this, like this. Pretty sure there's probably at least one person in the comment section that really knows their oil rigs. There always is one. There's always someone that knows a lot about space. There's always someone that knows skyscrapers and stuff like that. It's really great. Really, really great. Okay, so something like that, and then we can have like rods and stuff like that. I don't know, fuel rods and oil fabrications and filters and all that business. This is really annoying me. Let me get this black stuff in the middle of the crane here. That'll look much better. I'll be right back. Okay, yeah, that looks so much better. That's really, really helped the whole thing. Still a lot of work to do though. I can't wait for this to be finished. Like, I'm so excited about it. I want some, a blacker black in there. What is coal? Is coal even blacker? Oh yeah, coal is black. That's really nice. Okay, so we'll add some of this along here. Just a 1 maybe, or the 2. Yeah, I like the 2. And then we'll have a black one along the bottom here. Just adding as many different shades of colours in as possible, and like all together they'll blend and look really, really nice. Okay, I like that. Now on the bottom of this crane, we obviously need some sort of crane or winch on it. So we'll come down here, and then we'll put on like this one. So we'll put on a little tiny winch on here. Let's go down another one, and then there, and then there. Okay, so we've got like a little crane on there. That's to fish out stuff, I suppose. I don't really know what they're for. I don't like that shape, actually. Let's bring it this way. Like this. And then up there. That's a better one. That's a much better crane. That looks like it's much better balanced, doesn't it? Okay. Oh, we've got rain. Rain on the oil rigs. Oh, can't do that. Yeah, my friend who does the oil rig stuff, I need this block. He's not allowed out if it's raining. If it's raining on the rig, he can't do it. If there's a slight wind, they can't do it. Like, the amount of health and safety stuff is absolutely insane. I suppose because you're in such a dangerous place. Do you know what I mean? If you get blown over, you're not going to be able to get back on that easily, because it's not like that there's an easy way on it. I mean, it's off the floor. We need to put legs on this, by the way. But it's not like you can just swim back onto it. You know, there's a little bit more complicated than that, you know. Pretty funny, though. Pretty scary. I wouldn't do it. I couldn't do that kind of thing. I like all 4 feet on the floor. I don't like all 4 feet. I ain't got 4 feet. I like both feet on the floor. Sorry. Damn it! You know my secret. You now know that I'm secretly a horse. Yeah, I can't do roller coasters or anything like that. Just not my thing. Really not my thing. Roller coasters, planes, boats. Nope. I like dry land. I'm fine with dry land. I have absolutely no problem staying there. I'll stay there forever if I need to. Okay, let's poke out a little area here, and then we can bring out a little platform. I want a platform going to the helipad. It doesn't need to be all that far away. I mean, we can just do it about here, and then and then my voice cracks, and then we'll have a helipad here. So how big do we want this helipad to be? Splash potion. Splash. If we do that, then that, then that. 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll show you the dimensions in a minute, guys. Don't panic. I just want to see if this is a good size first. There's no point doing a tutorial on what size to do it and then changing the size of it. I mean, that's pretty pointless, isn't it? So we'll come down here, down there. Okay, if I take out these corners, it'll make it easier for you guys to follow. I think that's a pretty good size. It's tight. I would prefer it bigger. I think I'd prefer it bigger. Okay, let me take this way. Let me get a size that I like, and we shall see where we go from there. Okay, that's a much better size, a little bit bigger. So we've got 7 blocks. 2 blocks, 1 block, 2 blocks, 7 blocks. Okay? Easy to follow. If I do that, you can see the corners, you can see the whole thing now. I'm sure you guys can follow that. So, let's fill this in. We're going to do just a traditional H, I think, on the helipad here. And then we'll surround it with maybe some light grey wool with some dark or light grey stained clay. Then with grey stained clay on that. There's some iron bars around it. See the possibilities we have with something like this, like a building, a project like this. You can just put so much into it. I sort of like the rain as well. The rain has like a more oceany feel. It's like the waves are starting to crash on it. We're trying to get this built so the city can make it some money. Now, where was the middle point? That's the middle point? That's not the middle point. This one's the middle point, correct? Yeah, that was the middle point. Okay, so then H, oops, will come out there, 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 there. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. There you go, that's a pretty good H. Should we put a circle around it as well? Like a smaller circle? Have we done that? Yeah, this was the original size of our helipad. 5 blocks, then 2 blocks, then 2 blocks, then 5 blocks. Yeah, this is the size that we had before I cut away. How weird is that? Okay, put these in, put that in. 3, 4, 5. There we go. Wonderful. Okay, so there's the helipad. And then we'll get some light grey wool to go around the outside and upper level. On this level I want it on. So I'll put this around here. Careful now. Careful now. Splash me. I saw that run out. Don't make you think I didn't. Put this around here. Oh, should we do the interior as well to this oil rig and like do all the bedrooms and the cafeteria? Do you want me to do that? If you want me to do that, then let me know in the comment section below. I think we're going to be spending probably another episode here, and then if it's still not done, we'll go away, we'll do something else, and then come back to this. I think that's the best way to do it. I think you guys enjoy it when we go away and come back to things that we don't finish, instead of doing like a block of like 20 episodes all together. It gets a little bit tiresome that way, and I get a little bit tired from it as well. I like to do bits in little stages, and then you keep your enthusiasm. And that's why this series isn't completely daily. This goes 2 every 3 days. This series comes out 2 out of 3 days. But if I made it daily, I think I would lose enthusiasm a lot quicker. And I really don't want to lose the enthusiasm for this series at all. And it's easily done on Minecraft. Very easily. You can just go, no, I've had enough. I don't want to build anymore. I want to start a new world. You know, start some survival or something like that. And it's very sad when people lose their motivation. I've done it. I've done it with series. I've done it with the first series of Zonocraft. That's why Zonocraft Season 1 came to an end. We done the Herobrine fight, and then I was a little bit demotivated. I didn't know really what to do. We'd sort of covered nearly everything that we had in Minecraft at the time, but now we've got all of the stuff that we've got in TU19. I'm not getting bored of Zonocraft anywhere near so on the, you know, this season. We've got so much left to do on that. Absolutely crazy. Okay, so I'm just going to fill in the bottom of this just to finish off that helipad, and then maybe we'll start on some refineries in the water, something like that. Get some pipes going off the rig into the water there. I don't know how we're doing on time. I think we've got a few minutes left. We should be alright. We've got so much completed though this episode, for sure. Right, let's come along again. I don't know what material to make the legs out of. I'm thinking maybe iron blocks, like big chunky iron blocks would be good. They stand out pretty well. They look metal. They look like that they would be strong enough to hold up this whole huge oil rig. Yeah, I don't know. Not quite sure. Let me know. Oh, Minecraft crashed. Oh, poop. Why does it always do this? I had one crash before we even started recording, which is a bit of a shame. But it doesn't matter too much. Alright, let me get back into the game, because this could take a while. I should be back. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. It's crashing more and more often. I hope this world doesn't eventually say, no, I cannot do it anymore, and just not play. I'll be gutted. That really would be a shame. Okay, let's work out some refineries or something. I don't really know what they are, but I think something like this. I just see them on a picture here. There's 3 of them in a row, so we'll have one there. We'll leave a gap of 3 between them. Oops. Then we'll have another one here. Oops. Like this, and then leave another gap of 3, and then put another one in. And these come up pretty high, and then they connect up to the rig via like, I don't know, cables or big metal pipes or something like that sort of pump everything through. So let's go up 3 layers. And then we're going to come... let's put one on top of all of those. And then we'll come around with this. Just trying to get a shape that you guys can easily copy and that I can easily replicate as well. So we'll have that. We'll then have this. It sort of looks like a rocket top in a way. Like the peak of a rocket. That's the sort of pattern that we're trying to get. Something along those lines. Okay, and then we'll have this one like this. That one goes there. And that goes like that. Maybe with this on top as well. Keep adding bits. There we go, that'll do. That looks good. Yeah, I like those. So these are the things that actually like pull all of the oil up, I assume. I reckon if we put a nice red ring on it, that'll really help as well. A little bit of detail on here. Oops. Like this. Wonderful. Okay, so we've got to do that another 3 times. And then these connect up, and I think we're going to use blue. No, let's use yellow. We've used yellow, so already. Let's use that again. And then we'll have this coming out of the top. And then onto the rig. So then it'll come down. And then, I don't know, it might run across into this thing. Like that. Does that look good? That looks pretty good. And then we'll have the other one. Let me... no, I don't want to go off camera again. Okay, you guys know how to do that. And then we'll have the pipes running up here. That's going to connect up there. This one's going to connect up here. I don't like doing tons and tons of off-camera stuff. We've already done enough off-camera today. So that joins up to there. That joins up to there. And then they join into each other. Wonderful. So they go into that building there. Oh, it's looking cool. It's looking really, really great. We need to stop people from falling off here. For sure. So that can go there, that can go there. Excellent, excellent. What about the legs? Let's have a look at the legs. If you guys don't like them, then let me know and tell me what you think they should be. And then we'll change it next episode. But I think if we do like a nice 3x3 leg. Like this. They're nice and chunky. Nice and big, nice and shiny. Oh, these hiccups. We're going to have to end the episode off soon. Otherwise, I'm just going to be hiccuping throughout the rest of it. What does that look like? That looks pretty good. That does look pretty good. And what if we put a yellow ring around it like this? Do. Yeah, I like that. I like that. So imagine we have 4, one under each corner of the rig. And then we can either have maybe 1 or 3 maybe on the round bit. 3 would look quite cool, wouldn't it? That'd be very fancy. I think we're going to have to leave it there, guys, because I don't really know much about oil rigs. So between this episode and next episode, maybe I'll have a look at some more pictures in detail. If you guys know anything that we've missed, I could just see these on the picture, so we'll put these in as well. If you guys know anything about oil rigs and what we should put on it, then let me know. If you've got any ideas at all, I'll definitely put them down on the list and see if we can build them. Make sure they're not too complicated. But we'll get something that looks pretty cool, I think, by the end of the next episode. Alright guys, if you enjoyed it, hit that like button. If you haven't already, please subscribe. And we shall see you in the next episode. Bye!